All right, I wanted to showcase the jig for printing on cups. So this is very versatile. There's going to be options where you can do 20 ounce MKR supply cup. This is a JDS 20 ounce cup. These are 20 ounce water bottles. And you can actually leave the lid on if you're just going to print on the front. These are 30 ounce MKR supply cups. And so they all fit into their own respective things. They're adapters. These actually go right into holes that are right here to ensure that you have proper alignment. So I will be supplying grub screws. Basically, you'll just want to just come up just ever so slightly into the piece. It will hold it in place, but if you see there's a little bit of wobble, so what you'll want to do is you want to put both of them into place. And see, there's still going to be a little bit of wobble here, but what you'll want to do is these clips you'll put right here. It does take a moment. And now if you see, it doesn't move. It's nice and solid. There is a little bit of movement right here for the MKR supply cup. That shouldn't really matter. You just have to remember as you're setting them in. The JDS cup, there's very little, if there's no room basically to move. The 30 ounce, there isn't really anywhere for it to move either. The 20 ounce water bottle, that's a little bit different because I wanted to give room at top to leave the lids on because I hate taking these lids off. I typically will shut them and then I'll lay them in here, align them where I need them to go, and then I'm off to printing. Now, you do have to use the same cup when you're printing. You, just like anything else, it's going to find the highest point, so you would want to have 6 of each one of these in place. Now, the two different options are going to be just the base plates or the base plates, but then all of the other adapters. And on the adapters, they're going to be color coded the same. They may vary in color, but they're going to say 20 ounce. They actually fit in a very specific way. So these will always fit right here. And if you notice, just slides in, slides out, very, very easy. And there isn't any wiggle to it. These also, after your first time, you'll understand that there's cutouts for where they fit into the hole. So they literally just fit into the hole. Boom, piece fits in. So then for the 30 ounce, so those will fit right in just like that. Right here. There you go. So keep in mind that the base plates are just that. Just this right here. These two pieces, the 2 connectors, and the 4 grub screws. Now, the adapter set will include the 24 other pieces where you may be able to actually take something like this, put that at the front, and then put like a Stanley style cup right into here. All right, hope that helps. So in the event you're trying to figure out how long it takes to set something up, and you're done. Just to showcase that you are going to get level printing with this, here goes a few different items. So like in the print area, it should be pretty much on point for being level. Here's your information. Here's 2.2-inch images on 20-ounce cups. Then there's also a 30-ounce version. This is a test file that I am including with 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, and 2.5-inch squares so that you can test to see how far you'd like to go before you start printing. I highly recommend using some tape on a cup in order to perform these tests. And then there's also more information off here on the side. I do have dimensions for all of this. For example, this is 30-ounce placement. Here's your 2.2-inch image. And then from the top, it's it's half inch or 0.75 inch from the top of the cup. There is also a layer here identifying kind of where the cup is sitting in the jig. I also have the same thing for 20 ounce where there's where the placement would be. And then here is where your artwork is. And then also within here, I do have a 20-ounce test piece that does the same thing. And that is the image that is within it as well. So here's a little bit of information identifying the cups that I've printed on, the size of image that I've printed on that I know works. That I've printed 600 by 600 LD2. And to print on the 20-ounce cups, you will remove one peg from the table. And for the 30-ounce cups and 20-ounce water bottles, you will need to remove both pegs from the table.